Okay, welcome to Daily 3D Revolve. Today I'm going to be doing a tutorial on how to create your own barbecue hamburger flipper. And I will be taking measurements in inches from the barbecue flipper that I have here at the house. So to start, we're going to go ahead and open up Design Sparks Mechanical, go New Design. We'll go ahead and change the view to Plan. Now I'm going to go ahead and start creating the flipper. So we're going to go do the first part, which I know is 8.5. So we'll go ahead and do 8.5. I know the angled part is just 4.5. Oh, actually that's supposed to be 2.5. So I'm going to go undo. We'll put the angled part back up there. About like that, 2.5. Okay. And then the tang part is 4.5. So we'll go ahead and it's angled a little bit too. So we'll go ahead and make that 4.5. Okay, we'll go ahead and select to click off. Now I'm going to add some thickness to these parts. So I want to go ahead and do the offset. I want to offset that up 0.0625, and then I want to offset this 0.0625, and I want to offset this 0.0625, so roughly a 1/16 of an inch. So now I got to zoom in here to close these pieces. So we want to go ahead and close these. Okay, there's one. Go ahead and use your pan to pan over. On these right here, go ahead and zoom in. We'll use the trim tool. So go ahead and select your trim away tool. And go click there, Go back to the pan tool, pan down. For this, to close this up, we'll go ahead and use this crate corner. So we'll click there and then we'll click there. And then we want to pan over to the end of the handle. We'll go ahead and use the line tool and we'll go ahead and close that up too. Okay, now we'll zoom out. My hamburger flipper is about 3 inches wide. We want to go ahead and use our spin tool. Just spin it ever so slightly and we're going to go pull. I'm going to select this whole piece and then we're going to pull 3.0. Okay, so there's our basic hamburger flipper, the basics of it. So we're going to go ahead and spin this. We're going to come in here and create a radius. So I need to go Control plus to zoom in, use the pan tool. Go ahead and get your pull tool. We're going to put a radius on the corner right there. Make sure that the arrow is pointed at the actual corner, and if not, you'll have to zoom in. So go Control plus one more time. Go ahead and pan over. Now we want to put a radius right here on the corner. So we'll say pull. And we want to do 1.5 is half, so we want to do this 1.5. Enter. And then we want to do this one over here, 1.5 as well. So now we have the round part of the scooper. Or actually, you know what? I take that back. 1.5 is a little too aggressive. So we're going to do like 0.75. We'll just round the corners barely. Click that corner, 0.75. Okay, that's a little better. That's kind of how mine is anyways. Okay, so Control minus to zoom out. We're gonna go hit the pan tool, pan over. Okay, now we gotta make this part a little thinner here because the handle is pretty thin. So we're gonna go change the view here. to the front view. And then we want to, let's go ahead and put a line in there. We'll go ahead and put a line from there to there. Okay, go ahead and select off of it. I'm going to make my handle I guess 1 inch would be fine. So then we need to go to the offset tool, offset this 0.5, offset this 0.5. Okay. Now we want to go ahead and get the line tool, go all the way around these because we're going to be getting rid of these parts here. Okay, get that there. Okay, get the line tool again. Let's take off the snap there. Having some problems with that. Go there. 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 Okay. Now go back to the mode. There. Now we're going to go spin this. Alright, so now we want to get rid of those. So we'll go ahead and click the pull tool. And we'll pull those away. Okay, so that's the handle part of it. Now we're going to go ahead and get rid of that line. We don't need it anymore. Let's go ahead and spin this to see what it looks like. Alright. I'm not sure what those lines are there, but I think we can get rid of them. Or maybe not. Okay. I guess we can't. I'm not sure what those are. Okay, anyhow, we'll keep going. Alright, so that's the hand part of it. So what we want to do now is create, I actually probably should have came all the way out on this, so now we're going to have to go to the view, go to front. Actually, we'll get a view from the back. We'll flip this thing around, and we have to put a handle right there. So we'll go ahead and get the square tool, and then we'll go from the corner. Click on that, square tool, corner to corner. Okay, so click off of that, click the select button. I'm going to go back to spin so we can see the thickness on here. So actually I'm going to extrude this from both sides. So we're going to make our piece, let's go 1 inch thick. So we're going to go ahead and go to pull. We're going to pull this from both sides. So to do that, you need to click that, but for some reason it's not activating. Okay, so go ahead and click that. Go to the pull. Alright, I guess I'm going to have to just do it from one side. Alright, so we'll go 0.4. Okay, that's good enough. 0.4 on this side, and then we'll go to the front. And we'll do 0.4 from this side too. So click there, get your square tool, start from the corner over, click off the select tool, go but change your mode back there to 3D mode, hit your spin tool. Okay, now we're going to go pull, and we're going to pull both of these. 0.4. I actually didn't want that part on the bottom, but I guess that actually looks kind of neat now. Alright, so 0.4. Alright, I guess that's alright. So now we're going to add some chamfers to the handle. So go ahead and hit the pull. We'll click on this piece here, and we'll go change from rounded corner to chamfered corner. We'll go ahead and pull. I'll do mine 0.15. So click the select tool to click off, spin your part around, get the pull tool. Oh, undo, change that. You got to sometimes come back and go to pull. Click on this, change that to chamfer. .14. Spin that around. All right, and then we're going to go ahead and add one in here too. Change that. Let's go 0.2. All right, so there's that. Now we're going to be cutting into this because we need to remove some material. Go ahead and hit the spin tool. We'll add another chamfer over here. Chamfer. Go ahead and make that the same as the bottom one. There we go. Now we'll completely spin this around and we'll get these two down here too. This needs to be 0.1, so we'll go this one. Hold down the control key, get that one. Go chamfer. I think it was 1.4. All right, there's that. Now go ahead and add a chamfer to this. Chamfer. We want to go to 0.20. Okay, go ahead and spin. Okay, so far so good. So now we want to go ahead and zoom that to the front view. Actually, let's go to the back view. Go back. And we want to remove some stuff right here. Go ahead and get the line tool. We want to go, I would say, remove we'll remove that much material. We'll just go around like this. All right, we'll do the same over here. Go ahead and get your line tool. Go from there. I'll go around like this. Okay, so now I'll go ahead and get the spin tool. These you want to pull, so we'll go ahead and go pull. Hold down the control key to get all of them. All right, now we want to pull this way. And we got those little pieces that are stuck there. We'll have to figure out something for those. All right, so basically that's, go ahead and select, click off, and get rid of those. All right, go ahead and spin, take a look at it. This basically is your hamburger spatula.